Hi again, Ian Dainty here, and we're going to carry on today with our 101 marketing B2B marketing questions for business growth. And today, obviously, is question 68, which is what's the biggest marketing mistake B2B companies make? Part three. Now, as you know, the last few videos have dealt with parts one and parts two. And just before we go on to part three, two things that I want to bring up, and this will be the last video for this one anyway. I want to look at parts one and two and the 8 ones that we've talked about before. And these are the ones here, not laying the foundation. And it's true, you need to do all of these things before you really start marketing to people. Okay, you got to understand it. You're not everything to everybody, like some people seem to think they are. You must understand your ideal client company, and you must understand your ideal client persona. That is the most important person, the person who makes the real buying decision within that company. Now, you also need to understand the people who influence that decision, and there are four of them. And I've talked about them before, but I'll probably do that in another video. You need to know your client goals. Okay, what is it they're trying to achieve? Not just their issues, because really it's the issues that are stopping them from achieving their goals. You've got to know their business goals and their personal goals and the issues. And then you must know what differentiates you from your competition. Are the one or two factors that differentiate you from your competition, if you have any, and you must figure that out. And then from there, then you must put together your unique value proposition. What is it that makes you unique? What is it that differentiates you? But what translate that into a value proposition for the client, not a selling proposition, a value proposition. Okay. So if you have questions on those, let me know. But and please watch the other two videos for more in depth on the first video talks about the first four, and the part two talks about 5 to 8. Today I want to talk about part three in a little more depth, and that is a guarantee. And this is a big mistake I see in B2B companies in general, but specifically in almost all B2B small companies. And as you know, I deal a lot with technology companies, but this is true in any B2B company. Do you offer a guarantee? um, and it depends on what you're doing. If you're a product, it's either a money back guarantee, or it's a we'll make sure it works, and we'll fix it or we'll replace it or whatever. But you got to offer a guarantee, and particularly if you're working in a service business in B2B, you need a guarantee. You need to be able to say what differentiates us. And if you got for a guarantee, that's a great differentiator. Plus, it allows you to compete against the big boys. I hear people saying all the time, I can't compete against IBM. IBM doesn't offer guarantees. At least they never did when I worked for them. I doubt if they do now. You guarantee in a professional service business is something like, we'll get this right until and you don't pay if it's not working after we've said we finished. Now, you've got to be careful on that, because they're usually in a professional services, and sometimes when you're implementing a large product like an ERP system or something, the client you're working with has to undergo certain tasks that and items and factors that will will make that guarantee null or void, or good or bad, in the sense that when you're implementing a product, obviously they have to work with you. If they're not doing what you ask them to do when you're implementing, or when you're going through your professional services and you're showing them what they need to do, then you say, hey, look. So you've got to be careful when you write the guarantee. And if you have any trouble with that, let me know. Don't get a lawyer involved. Just, really, I don't think you need one, but you really need to understand your product and what it does for your client and what they need to do in order to for you to fulfill that guarantee. So it's not just a blanket guarantee. Either it works or we'll do it, or we'll replace it, or you get your money back, or we'll keep working till it gets done. They've got to do things. You need milestones, etc. So, but you need to guarantee if you want to play against the big boys. And the second thing that I see almost all B2B companies don't do is social proof. Social proof is basically, I'm just rereading a book by Robert Cialdini, which is Influence. If you've never read the book, you need to read it. And this is about my third time through it, and I haven't read it in about 2 or 3 years, and you just keep learning every time you read it. But one of his chapters is devoted to social proof, which says people will believe what other people do as opposed to what you tell them that you're good at. So you do it you get an authority, or you get other people to say what they've done. And even something is better than nothing, although more and more I see testimonials and case studies, which really is what social proof is in the B2B business arena, are not done very well. And there is some things that you need in, particularly in a case study, that most people don't have in, and also in a testimonial, you need to get numbers in one way or the other. So both of those things are important. You've got to understand them completely. And because I'm just doing short videos, so I don't have time to go through them all, but you need to have those in. A guarantee for your prospect that's puts you above, and that's something that can put you above, differentiate you from your other competitors. And you need social proof. What have you done for other people? Okay. If you have any questions, please email me at ian@b2bbusinesscoach.com. Please comment on these videos below, or and please like them so that your friends and your colleagues can see them, and other people that you may recommend them to. These are important videos if you want to succeed in B2B. Thanks a lot. Until next time.